Hey, what's going on? So, I've been working in this program called BookBolt, and I find it super valuable. I use it for a lot of the stuff that I produce. And unlike a lot of people that will possibly talk about BookBolt that you'll run into online, I'm not really talking about it for Amazon KDP, although that is the method that I'll be using for this particular planner. I've created planners and journals through BookBolt to actually sell directly to like some yoga studios. I have a meditation journal that I publish that I've sold directly. I've actually sold some things that I've done at conferences, so small guides, stuff like that. That's where I find this really valuable, this program, because it has a few key features. If you're going to be selling on Amazon KDP, it is probably the number one tool you should be using. It has all these little things in here where it can tell you exactly what's ranking in Amazon. It will list what those things are, how popular they are. So super valuable there. They have a whole program called Book Scout where you can put in numbers to find particular things that you're looking for on Amazon if you're interested in how that book is estimated to be selling. It's a really valuable keyword search tool that's in here. So you can find all kinds of things. And then they rank those keywords from high to low and give you the cost per click for those keywords. So there's a ton of stuff that I'm actually not going to get into a lot of that today, but I do want to go through a few of these features with you. There's movers and shakers and stuff like that where it's going to tell you what's selling, like this movie night thing, which is kind of cool actually. And of course, the wedding books are real popular around this time of the season, and you can see when they are growing in popularity and when their sales ranks drop. And a lot of things pick up and drop and pick up and drop and pick up and drop. So some very interesting titles in here. If any of this stuff is interesting to you, definitely take a look at BookBolt to see what you might want to create in BookBolt. But I'm actually creating a planner that's going to be a hardcover and a paperback. There's also a companion app that goes to it that should be coming out here pretty soon. But I did want to walk you through a couple of the things that are in here. And I'm just clicking right now so that you can see some of the things you can create. Yes, you can create crossword puzzles. They have a really cool children's book creator that you can leverage AI to help you create full children's books. There's coloring books, there's activity books, guides, journals, anything that you can think of that you will want to make into a digital asset or an actual physical asset to sell on an Etsy shop or Shopify or Gumroad, which is one of the sites that I use quite a bit, or just print on demand, directly order it, and then physically sell it to people, which I've also done using BookBolt. And the reason that I use this instead of just something like Canva or Printable or any of those other websites like that is because I can use this one tool to help me go through everything. And the thing that I really love about this, outside of the BookBolt lister and KDP Spy, which is going to give you other stuff that you can download this in Chrome and take a look at what's happening, is the BookBolt Studio and the cover converter. So oftentimes you'll have a cover and you'll need to convert it to properly fit inside whatever you're doing for Amazon. Well, as I was going through my book, I looked and the cover was wrong. And I always check it before I upload anything. And as you can see, everything's off. So like the text here is off, this text is off, the spine is wide. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong one. So basically what I have to do is, you want to go in, you want to get the right cover for, all the stuff that you have in here for all of your pages. And you want to make sure that you're focused on the right image. And so the image that I should have had in here was this one, which was a hardcover image. And I'll show you here in a sec because I'm actually doing this on the video so you can see exactly what it does. It goes in and it puts the right cover in. So this is the current cover, and then this is the cover as it should be. And so I'll have to just go in here and we'll re-center this so you can see it. But I'm sure you can see the difference already. I didn't delete the other one. I just wanted to show you really quickly how easy this is to actually use. So all you do, you expand your your cover out, make sure that it's within the bleed area, and all of the stuff is now lined up for the most part. Let's make sure that is, there we go. So now everything is lined up the way it actually should be. You can see that it's not saved, and now it is. And if I were to preview this and click on book view, now you can see that it's corrected. Just having a tool that I can play around with to make sure that everything is right before uploading this to something like Amazon KDP to print it and then get copies of it to sell is super valuable because it's got everything in the right place. And I don't have to guess on whether or not I'm going to get something back and the things will have bled over, and you can see the bleed lines right here, and I could tighten that up just a little bit more. But that's the part of BookBolt that I wanted to show you is this tool by itself is just super valuable to be able to have access to it, to quickly check your design settings if you're creating anything like journals. So for comms folks and people that are in the corporate space, if you're creating journals and you're creating things that you can put maybe in your company bookstore, or you want to publish works that your executives have created and stuff like that, BookBolt is a super valuable tool to be able to take those PDFs, turn them into actual physical objects, physical things that you can pass out either at conferences or send around internally. So imagine how valuable of a tool something like this is to take white papers, and maybe instead of emailing a 20 or 30 page white paper to a client, you publish it as a paperback book or hardback book, print a copy of it and send it to them directly. It's a high value thing that you can actually give them so they can say, oh wow, this is the case study that we were talking about and it's published in a book. It's just a quick and easy way to offer more value for the things that you want to hand out. Instead of always sending out these digital products, maybe try sending out a paperback as a case study or something like that. I've done that before. It works really, really well. I'm going to be doing that with this AI planner that's going to be coming out soon before the end of January with the companion app. Crossed on that because I'm running into some development issues. But I just wanted to quickly talk to you about BookBolt. Check the description below. You can check out BookBolt right there. Thanks, BookBolt. This account is one of my own accounts, but I was talking to them today, so they're going to be sending me an account so I can do even more stuff with it to talk to you a little bit more about the fun things you can do in BookBolt. So until the next one, I'll see you later.